Right, so do you want to visit Spain like a local? Think dinner at 6 p.m. is normal. In Spain, that's practically lunchtime to them. While us Brits are just winding down, Spaniards are just firing up the grill at 10 p.m. So stay tuned in for 9 unwritten rules of Spain that will let you holiday like a local. Make sure you stay till the end because we're going to give you a bonus tip, which will be number 10, or a bonus unwritten rule, which will be number 10, that is probably going to be the biggest of all the rules that you need to know and remember. Right then, folks, so 9 unwritten rules that will help you to blend in when you are in Spain. Some of these are pretty obvious, some are not so obvious, but let's go through them. Right, number 1, the siesta myth. Now, no, Spain doesn't completely shut down from 2 o'clock till 5 o'clock. Particularly if in the big, larger towns like Torrevieja and that kind of thing. A lot of stuff still stays open. Your main supermarkets, the Habanera shopping centre, places like that, they will all still be open. Sometimes the locals don't tend to do a great deal during these times, and certainly the smaller businesses close down while the locals enjoy their nice long sort of lunch break or nap break or whatever it may be. And funnily enough, it's like our swimming pool, they've only just changed it. Between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, you wasn't actually allowed to use our local swimming pool because it was too noisy. So, but this day and age, and particularly, like I say, in places like Torrevieja, the bigger places, it's going to be much more at the fact that places are still open. Things still go on, but probably at a slightly slower pace. So that's number 1, the number 1 sort of one that you need to remember. So, number 2, timing is everything. Dinner at 6 p.m, absolutely not in Spain. Lunchtime is around 2 p.m, and dinner is closer to 9, 10 o'clock. So us British, we find ourselves sat there at 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock, even 6:30, in the local restaurant thinking, God, this is dead. It's not, it's just you're officially too early to be out and having dinner. The Spanish will not come out to eat till 9, 10 o'clock, and we found out again with our local. We're in there at 6 o'clock having dinner, we're the only people in there. You go back down there past there at 10 o'clock, the place is rammed, you can't get a seat. So that's number 2 of the unwritten rules. Number 3, the art of greeting. So a handshake, Spaniards don't tend to do it that way. It's a cheek kiss, and generally speaking, one on each side. If you're meeting someone formally, be ready to be friendly, but you know, Brits, brace yourself, it's going to be a cheek kiss. So the handshake, that kind of thing, unless you're meeting British people, again, you might do it that way around, so the British people will, but generally speaking, it's a kiss on the cheek and it's a kiss on both cheeks. So that's number 3. Be prepared that if someone grabs hold of you, they're not trying to snog you, they're just being friendly, they're just saying hello, they're just greeting you, they're not trying to chat you up, guys. Sorry to burst that bubble for you. The noise culture, we've all had it. Now, Spaniards talk very loud and very proud. It's not aggressive, it's passion. It is the way they are. Expect lively conversations, animated hand gestures, like we all do. It's all part of the experience, it's all part of the culture. We found that when we went to Los Montesinos, did tapas around the table next door to us. There was 3 guys on there. They was making more noise than anything you've ever heard, but it's how they are. Some of it goes back to the old days when Franco was in charge. If you was caught whispering, you was conspiring against him, so people tended to speak loud and out there so that, you know, people knew they weren't cheating. But that is the way Spaniards are. They are passionate, they're not being aggressive, like I say. So it's loud, it's proud, and that's how they are, that's how they act. And you will sit there with earphones in or your noise suppression phones in at sometimes, because it's just the way they are. You're never going to change it. That's how they are. So that's number 4. Number 5, never ask for sangria. Sangria, that's for the tourists. So the locals prefer to do what they call tinto de verano, which is basically red wine mixed with some soda water or possibly a lemonade. It's lighter, it's fresher, and it's way more authentic than the sangria. Everyone thinks you go to Spain, you go in there for the sangria. That's not the case, guys. Now, we always used to do it. It's just what you do, you know. So we used to order sangria when we went into a restaurant or anything like that. But no, try the tinto de verano. Now, a lot of places are actually doing this sort of stuff on draft now as well, so you can get it on draft. So that's number 5. Never ask for the sangria, remember that. So number 6, tipping. Tipping isn't essential. The UK, we are conditioned, because we pay people really badly, that we need to give them a good tip to boost their wages, to make it up, particularly if you've had some really good food, that kind of thing. So tipping in Spain is not expected. A small round-up of the bill or some spare change is appreciated, but don't stress about leaving your 10%, your 15%, your 20%. Or if you're on a card, just say to them, I can't remember what the Spanish term is for it, but just say to them, round it up. They'll just bring it up to the nearest euro, nearest couple of euros, whatever it is. Us English, we are very guilty of this. Me and Sarah, when we go out, we've gone to like dinners and we've left, when you look at it, we've left a ridiculous amount of tip. We went for a Christmas dinner out once, and I think we left them something like nearly 30 euros tip, because it was Christmas Day and everything like that. And the guy was saying, no, it's way too much. So they pay a decent wage in Spain. Be in the hospitality trade in Spain is not the same as the UK. They're not looked, in the UK we kind of look down on it a little bit, that people are in a slightly lower economic class because they're working in the hospitality industry. Not in Spain. They're well paid. Most of them have got really good paid jobs and that sort of thing, so they do not expect tipping. Like I say, just round it up, or just a few euros, anything like that. Nothing like what you do in the UK. So just a couple of percentage, or just round it up, guys. So that's number 6. Number 7, when you're out and eating, bread comes with everything. You order a meal, you're more than likely going to get some bread with it, whether you've asked for it or not. And the one time you do actually want it, and guarantee they won't actually serve it to you, but watch out, because it does sneak on the bill. Even if you've not asked for it, it will come out. Sometimes it sneaks on the bill, but generally speaking, you'll get bread with it. If you ask for the aioli to go, or aioli, whatever you want to call it, you will then more than likely, they would definitely get charged for it, because you're also paying for the sort of accompaniment sauce with it that goes with it. But bread pretty much comes with everything. Most places where you go to, traditional Spanish places that is anyway, you'll get bread with your meal. So remember that. Menu de dias, it's a classic one, that you'll have your start and then you'll have some bread to go with it, that kind of thing. So you'll always, 9 times out of 10, get bread with your meal, unless you want the bread with your meal, and then you won't get it, guaranteed. Just to prove me wrong and the points wrong. So that's it. So that's number 7. Number 8, keep it casual. Dressing up like you're going out for a gala dinner, that is completely overkill in Spain. Spaniards love to stay stylish, but it's that sort of effortless look, sort of casual type chic look, not overly formal, which is great for me, because I wear these ridiculously overlary tops. Flip-flops, football shirts are a dead giveaway that you're a tourist. So if you want to blend in, go sort of smart casual, classic chic, as I say. Don't overdo it. You're not going to a ball, you're not going anywhere like that. So just reasonably smart shirt, trousers, whatever. I'll differ, and I will not try and comment on the ladies, because my dress sense is so appalling that I wouldn't try and force it upon anybody else. So certainly for the ladies, you'll know what to do yourself. So like I say, casual chic, smart casual. That's the kind of thing you want to be looking for. So that's number 8. Now the final one of the 9 is the Sunday shutdown. You wake up, you're ready to go out, explore, and then you find out all the shops are closed, the streets are quiet, the locals are enjoying a nice slow Sunday morning. In Spain, Sundays are for the family, food and rest, not shopping sprees. But that said, again, in areas like Torrevieja, you will find, as you come into the summer months, so from July sort of onwards, back end of May, July onwards, you'll find a lot of places, your Carrefours, the Haban areas, the big places like that, they will be open on the Sunday. Incidentally, where we are, there's a little bar around the corner, which is our local El Bosca, never open on a Sunday. Doesn't matter whenever it is literally never open on a Sunday. So yes, things do, but in the bigger towns, the bigger cities, a lot of stuff still does stay open. And you will always find, if you're looking for something on a Sunday, go to like one of the Carrefour petrol stations, because they will still be open and you will still be able to pick your essentials up from there. So if you're short of bread, you need water or anything like that, go to one of those on a Sunday if everywhere else is closed, and then you will get whatever it is you need. So that's the 9, guys. We'll run through them quickly as to what they are. So there is the siesta myth. That's number 1. Timing is everything. Like I say, don't expect to be eating early. Greetings, totally different in Spain. Number 4, noise is the culture. Noise is that, just that. And then number 5, don't ask for sangria, go for the Tinto de Verano instead. Number 6, tipping is not essential. Number 7, bread comes with everything. Number 8, keep it casual when you're dressing, and Sunday shutdowns is the final one, number 9. Now, we did say if you watch till the end, we'll give you another one, which is the bonus one, and this is probably the biggest one, and that is late is the new normal in Spain. Mañana, mañana. Spain doesn't care what your watch says, and most people don't there. Want lunch, you wait for 2 p.m. Dinner, not before 9 p.m. Everything in Spain is at a much more laid back pace than what it is. Us in the UK, we're used to when someone turns around and says that you're going to be there at 2 o'clock, being there 2 o'clock or even earlier. Not in Spain. Mañana, mañana, tomorrow, tomorrow. It's as simple as that. Nothing is done at the same pace as back in the UK, which is probably why they live a lot longer and they live a lot more of a stress-free life than what we do in the UK. So remember that late is the new normal in Spain, and it's, you know, it's fashionable to be late in Spain. So remember that, guys. Hope these have helped. Please do like, share the video. If you're not following it, please do subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Most people watching this, about 92% of people watching this video, will not actually be subscribed to this channel. It doesn't cost a penny. You don't have to pay for it, and you can unsubscribe if you don't like the content anyway down the line. So please do like, subscribe, leave any comments down below, or if you've got any other unwritten rules for Spain that you think I should have covered, please drop them down below in the comments. And we'll speak to you all soon, guys. Have fun. Speak later.